I have a lot of random ingredients I got for ice cream, and today I'm going to let chance decide what flavor to make. The first roll will determine if it's a one flavor ice cream or a two flavor swirl. Odds one flavor, evens two flavor swirl. Next, I'll determine the base flavors. The different options are Biscoff cookie butter, granola butter, toasted marshmallow, pistachio, black sesame, black licorice, hard candy, custard powder. The next one will either be vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry, determined by a second roll. Kewpie mayo, and finally corn. For this one, I would be happy with almost any of these, but I'm secretly hoping for either Kewpie mayo or corn. Custard. All right, I've never used this before. I am very excited to try it. Pistachio. Okay, that's going to be good. I think these two will go really well together.
This custard is basically cornstarch and some flavoring, so I skipped a stabilizer and made the recipe on the container, substituting cream for half of the liquids. I heated it on the stove and it thickened up really quickly. For the pistachio, I used a half a cup and the simple ice cream base that's pinned on my profile. Super easy.
And this ice cream needs a swirl. So the options are marshmallow, dulce de leche, chocolate fudge ripple, peanut butter, strawberry, and coffee syrup. These are all really good options, but I would have to say that I'm hoping for dulce de leche. Peanut butter, okay.
To achieve a soft consistency once it's frozen, I added some corn syrup, powdered sugar, and a splash of milk to the peanut butter.
And of course we need mix-ins, but first a roll to determine how many. Odds one mix-in, evens two. Two mix-ins, okay. So the options are graham crackers, spotted dick, maraschino cherries, digestive biscuits, mixed nuts, and Fun Dip. Honestly, I hope it's not Fun Dip. Big money, no Fun Dip. We have graham crackers. Now for the second mix-in. My plan is to make this a drumstick style ice cream, so we're going to need a magic shell. The options are semi-sweet chocolate, butterscotch, milk chocolate, Biscoff cookie butter, peanut butter, and white chocolate. These are all good options too, really not a wrong answer. 3, all right, milk chocolate.
For the magic shell, I used 300 grams of milk chocolate and 85 grams of refined coconut oil, which has a very neutral flavor.
And finally, we have toppings. I realize this is a lot of steps to go through, so if you've stuck around, thank you so much. The options are freeze-dried blueberry, nuts, shredded coconut, graham crackers, nothing, I don't know why I made this an option, or sesame seeds. Last roll. Sesame seeds. Okay. And there you have it. Now it's time to make the ice cream.
The first step is to make the cone recipe. There were already so many options left to chance that I just stuck with the basic recipe that comes with a waffle maker. Boring, but dependable. After the ice cream was churned, I added the Fun Dip into the custard and the graham cracker crumbs into the pistachio. Then I scooped them into a piping bag in alternating layers with the peanut butter swirl and more mix-ins. I piped half of the ice cream into the cones, and the rest I scooped into a container and popped it into the freezer to set. Once it hardened up, I scooped it into balls to top the cones, then dipped them in the magic shell, and finally, the sesame seeds.
Okay, well, I am very excited to try this. This was a really fun one to make. I have to admit, I was hoping for a little bit more of an unusual flavor, but you know, this is what fate wanted me to make, I guess. I have a feeling it's going to be delicious. Pistachio, custard, peanut butter, chocolate, Fun Dip. And again, thank you so much if you did stick around. I know this is a really long one, so I'm not going to belabor this any longer, and let's try it. First off, I wasn't actually sure that the sesame seeds would do anything, but it does add a really nice crunch on the outside. I taste the peanut butter, I taste the pistachio, definitely taste the chocolate, and I think I'm getting a little bit of the Fun Dip in there. It's kind of nice. It's not very candy-like. It just adds a little bit of a fruity element. The custard was a little bit of a wild card. I'd never used it before, and it did come out very thick. It's literally just cornstarch and a little bit of flavoring. So not really an ice cream base, but it did work in this application, and I don't know if I'd use it again. I don't know that I can really taste it specifically, but I'm assuming that it's adding something here. I think I'd probably give this an 8 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a full 10 is because I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit unique. It's good, but I think we can do better next time. All right, well, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Cheers.